was Haaland in the middle, Savinho on the right, Doku on the left. You've got Rodri, you've got KDB, and you've got Foden. Right? Let's say it's an attacking team. That is the ideal, and you can obviously swap out with Bernardo Silva, you can swap out with Grealish, you can swap out with Nunes, you can swap with Kovacic, but that's if that team starts, I know Haaland's going to score, or the amount of goal opportunities increases just because of that nature of the players, and they work well with fast passing, tiki-taka, right? They work well with that, KDB can launch a ball, Savinho can hold it, he can dribble, he can run pass it back, like Rodri just bulldozes through, you gets that ball, brings it back to the front, right? But Pep knows that now without those guys, when they're not playing, Kovacic can't pass like that. Don't get me wrong, he can pass a ball, but
he doesn't see those Kevin De Bruyne passes.
Those Kevin De Bruyne passes. Nunes doesn't have that engine like Rodrigo does, like Rodri does, and so I think he's forced to play differently. He's forced to play differently, which then affects Haaland's style of play, which is why a lot of last season, if you remember, even the season, a lot of people, when KDB got injured, people were saying, is Haaland going to score? Because we associate Haaland's goals with KDB's ability to find him. Because
right. But now, okay, let me be devil's advocate here a little bit. Having watched yesterday's game, especially, there were moments where I felt like, okay, let me put it this way: if it's me, right, I will do as much of availing myself as possible. Firstly, to stay in the game, right, to remain, focused and at a high tempo and all of that, but also to show my teammates that you don't have to always just try and play through. I can come short, I can come wide, I can play a wall pass, I feel like his non-activity exacerbates the talk of he's not as good enough, and because he's like a parcel, right? Yes, granted, in front of goal, if he gets a chance, he'll score. But that sense of, hey, I'm here, even if he doesn't do anything with the ball, even if he just passes it back, that presence that he demonstrates can almost tell his teammates, oh, okay, so I don't necessarily have to always try and look for a ball behind. He can come short, pass me one. We can play a 1-2. You know what I mean? I just feel like he's too reserved for a center forward of that caliber up front.
Fair enough. I think, again, to me, I think we agree. It's all about tactics. When it's the type of game or the period of the game where it's literally forward, we know that's his we know that's his favorite. Let me say that's where we're used to seeing Haaland just getting that ball and running and causing problems. And then when it's not that type of game, and he needs to come short, or they need to play from the back, or there are some games where you'll see him even defend. Those ones. There are some games where you'll see him at he supports whatever. Those really big games or very intense games. But yeah, I think he just maybe it's. I'm speculating, and I'm a City fan, so I can say this, I guess. But I think he's. I think he was spoiled. He's definitely been spoiled. Right. Because, my man, I'm sorry, if you've got possibly the best center attacking midfielder on the planet as your teammate, bro, like this, and especially when you play with them weekly, you get so used to being like, okay, I know such and such has the ball here. I must be ready to get behind. I must be ready to, because when he gets that ball, he's gonna find me. And
it's already telepathic, yeah.
It's just the system. Week after week after week after week after week, and then all of a sudden it breaks. Now you have to adapt to something different. It's not impossible, obviously, because I mean he still scores when KDB's not, playing. Of course, he still does score, but you can, like you're saying, you can see that he kind of comes off as reserved. He's not. He's always just on the line.
Mm.
Occasionally he'll come towards the halfway to get the ball, but especially if he's frustrated. But usually he doesn't. Usually he will, he will be on the A. Those defenders can't push. He's gonna be there. He's right
Yeah,
there.
he's there on that last line. Yeah.
On that last line, waiting for that ball to come. Because when that ball comes, he won't be offside. That's the one thing that's great about him, is that he knows how to stay on the line. So I think it's just an adaptation thing that possibly comes with time. And naturally, when we get a different coach and stuff, all the players will have to adapt to a new style and stuff like that. But like you're saying, I think a mark of an unbelievable striker is when they need to adapt. When it happens, how well do they do it? That's all. So it's like, when conditions are perfect, do you perform? Yes, you do. Fantastic. But on the off chance that the player's injured, he gets subbed off. The coach could just say, "No, I'm gonna rest him." 60 minutes, he gets subbed off. Okay, now it's a different guy. Are you able to take that shift and be like, okay, I can't expect this ball as frequently anymore in this way. Let me suss it out. Let me see how we do. So I think it's an adaptation thing from his side, plus the natural, changes within every team that you play against, stuff like that. But I think it's just adaptation that comes with time. I think it comes with time to know, okay, you know what? I need to also know when to expect something, because of I know who I'm playing with, and I'll have to maybe adjust my style. Now everyone is different, It doesn't mean he'll be the same quality in a different style, because everyone has their best, right? That's not a problem. But like you're saying, are you able to at least show, like, okay, no, this is not his preferred way of playing. There's no, maybe maybe he's used to the balls cutting between defenders. Now they're playing high ball, right? Now they're playing a bit of a long pass. Can you adapt to that if necessary? Or maybe they're crossing a lot. Can you adapt to that? Or maybe you have to stay at the edge of the box. Maybe you'll have to confuse, maybe drop back, false nine. People think, oh, Foden's goes to him. Can he hit them from range? And it's just adaptation. But I think it comes with time, and also if he's given, and the team is given that freedom to kind of think outside the box as well.
All right. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, man. Damn, we literally jumped into a Haaland hot take. What is going on?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Okay.
Hot topic.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool.